Mundo. Mundo gets spinning. Spin to win. I believe this is safe to do. This is safe. This is fine. It's perfectly fine and safe. What just happened? I thought it was an attack. I thought it was an attack. You're 22? I thought it was attack. When declare attack, then skip to the colon, tribute, deal damage. Or, oh my gosh.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Welcome to Voiceless Voice. Now, this is an incredibly controversial deck because of how expensive it is. It is super expensive. Triple low, ultra rare. Triple diviner, ultra rare. Triple Saphira, ultra rare. 4 ritual monsters, ultra, ultra, ultra rare. And then, we're not done, triple ultra rare barrier. What the heck is this? Decks that don't usually use the extra deck as much, like this one, should be cheap. So is this the waifu tax? Do we have to blame Saphira for this? Because if she's the reason the deck is more expensive, she's never on the field. She goes straight to the graveyard and then you banish her. You look at her for a little bit and then she's gone. So what the heck is that? Or maybe it's got the tax of, hey, this deck doesn't really use the extra deck, so we don't want people to have a really cheap extra deck, even though, look at my extra deck, it's full of ultra rares, because the pot of E could randomly banish cards in the extra deck, so I have to triple up on the good cards to not lose them randomly. And this deck, I believe, even though beyond the expense, the controversy is, how good is this deck really? A lot of people are saying the deck is mid. I think the deck confidently will make it onto the tier list at tier 2. Will it be tier 1? I don't think it'll be tier 1. Did I ever hype up for this deck to be tier 1? I don't think I ever did. I am saying the deck's top tier, and I think a good spot for that's going to be tier 2. It's not better than Bell, but it not being tier 1 means it's not going to get hit by the ban list anytime soon. I think that's a good spot to be in. It was doing really well in the TCG and OCG until recently. So I think it will, if you have the gems to do so and you like the playstyle, so make sure you like the playstyle at least. See, for the last 6 months, top 4 deck. How about OCG? Last 6 months, it is a top 6 deck. The problem comes when you reduce it down to the last month. The last month, Voiceless drops in the OCG. The last month in TCG, where is it? It's down here. So, but that could be because, I mean, look how powerful the meta is. If you're playing anything but Snake Eye Fiendsmith, I'm sure within these 127 tournament tops within the last month, a lot of them are maybe people who enjoyed Voiceless Voice but don't want to play it because this is just objectively the best deck to play. So can you really take that into consideration? Probably not. So will Voiceless Voice have good staying power throughout the history of Master Duel? I would compare Voiceless to probably something like Sword Soul. Sword Soul, I think, is going to be forever good, and I think Voiceless Voice will forever be good. It will be on the tier list, it will fall off, but it will probably, sneak up on there every once in a while. I think it's more powerful than other rogue decks, like, let's say, you consider the power of a deck like, Centurion. I would say, I mean, a lot of people like Centurion. I think Voiceless is better than Centurion. Now, Centurion just got new support, so maybe my position on Centurion has to change. I have to replay Centurion to have a new opinion on it. So I don't really know. Do the chat agree with that? Do people agree with that? Voiceless Voice similarly being Centurion. Centurion's also getting new support in the future, so it's probably going to jump up even more. Maybe Voiceless is on the same level of at least Labyrinth. And Labyrinth is pretty much a forever good deck. So take that for whatever, however you want. Just make sure you enjoy the playstyle before going into this deck. It's not about setting up a ton of negates on your very first turn. There's going to be some grinding. You're pretty much setting up a really good fortress of being untargetable and all that good stuff. And you can make some really cool plays with Blessing. There's a lot to have fun with and enjoy her feat. Thank you very much. Let's go. Diviner is full card combo. full wombo combo. If he had Imperm or Veiler, we could have negated it. Tri-Ash in the graveyard will then tribute the Diviner. They could also Ash the Diviner, summoning from the deck a low, which would totally not be cool. Please don't do that. All right, we good. Low is now here. Low getting low, setting up our continuous spell. We're gonna set up the barrier. And with the barrier, we are going to set up a way to ritual summon. Because I ain't ritual summoning right now. Otherwise, I would love the Radiance. Radiance would be good, but we don't have a ritual summon play. So I'm gonna grab Saphira. Saphira, come to me. Saphira. Discard from the deck and add a card from the deck. We're gonna add another Savaris. I think that'd be good. The ritual spell could summon a Skull Guardian from the deck if something happens to one on the field. And now let's get ritual summoning. We're going to come forth and summon our Skull Guardian using our low. By using low will reborn because it was used for a ritual summon. What would be good is link off with low into a Masquerena and then use a low from your hand. So if we had, instead of the barrier, we had Blessing, we could add the low back to our hand from the grave by making a Masquerena. And then we would be able to add it back and then ritual summon with it and we're good. So do we have two spells? One in our hand, one in the grave, or two in the grave? We don't. Otherwise, we would search for the Sarvis. This would be good to summon, but we don't have it. So I'm gonna search for another Saphira for follow-up or another low. That could be good. And I'll just grab a Saphira. Since we already have the double Sarvis, got Imperm, and let's get to it. Dude has Nibiru, it looks like. I'm on Nibiru 5 summons. All right, so ending on Mundo is not an option because he potentially has Nibiru and we have a negate. And let's go. Nibiru, up. You have to play Bell in this deck if you want a Dynamundo. No one's really playing Bystial. If Bystial becomes more popular, then sure. You could say you have to play Bell. Raid Raptor and Voiceless are again smacked up by the Bystials. Yeah, I'm going to not negate this. So the problem here is, in a best of 1 game of Master Duel, we don't know when we're playing against Yubel. And if we don't know we're playing against Yubel, we don't know to summon this in attack or defense. Because it's an attack, it's 4100 attack, and that's 2 Yubels, you lose. What the hell? So, Spirit of Yubel is going to, I think we're gonna have to Imperm or Veiler a Phantom of Yubel, and hopefully he does not summon another one, possibly. Or we could just, at the end of the main phase, Veiler one of the Yubels. It still reflects battle damage they would take, though. So it's just like, damn. I think we have to really stop the Nightmare Pain. He activates it from the hand, and I activate to negate. I can't chain Veiler or Impermanence. Let's just see. Here's a trick. If I Veiler, so if I Veiler the Lil Knight, he Phantom of Yubel negates, he can't chain Little Knight to us negating the Phantom of Yubel. He can't. So it's kind of a trick. If I use Veiler specifically Veiler to try to trick out the Phantom of Yubel. And if he chains Little Knight, I'll just chain the Impermanence. And, I mean, then we're just hard playing into a Nightmare Throne. This is definitely sus. I guess if I just Imperm, what's he gonna do? He's gonna banish his own Phantom of Yubel by I think that's the bigger trick, right? He's more likely to chain Little Knight to accidentally banish his Yubel. That would be hilarious. but he's not going to. I guess he just eats this up. I think I actually should have impermed the... I should have impermed the Phantom, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have impermed the Phantom. I got too excited with thinking that he would chain Little Knight, which, like, why would he do that? There's no way. Imperm on Phantom was the play. Okay. Scooping anyway. Oh my gosh. Well, just focus on the Nightmare Pain. And I guess if you're a Yubel player, try to wipe out their back row with cards like Little Knight. That's a good option to do so. The secondary effect of Little Knight's not going to be good because we're untargetable. So, but there we should have definitely impermed the Phantom of Yubel. So if he were to follow up with something like a Spirit of Yubel, we have Valor to negate. And if he were to activate Nightmare Pain, we could negate and destroy it with our card. The problem with negating and destroying a Nightmare Pain, though, which makes this matchup so bad, the Spirit Gates adds back the Nightmare Pain. So, like, it's just a really bad matchup because you can't really get rid of the Nightmare Pain. You can't. They just add it back. Saphira. So we could try to feel out an Ash Blossom with Saphira before committing with the Low or Diviner here. And if it's asking me to Ash myself and their field didn't light up, they don't got Ash. Or they're really good at hiding it, which no one's that good at hiding it because, an optimal Ash could happen at the start of the duel. So there's no Ash, which means I am going to play around a targeting effect, a Valor and Impermanence. So to do that, I'm going to grab a Sarvis. It's kind of greedy because I could grab this, they negate Diviner, and then I Ritual Summon anyway, which maybe I should do. I should grab this only because we have a play if Diviner gets stopped. So Diviner is literally just bait. It is just bait. Now, if Low gets negated, you can't use Low for the full Ritual Summon anymore. That's a problem. So do be careful with that. In that case, you may want to consider the Sarvis to negate a targeting effect to negate the Low, because then you can't even Ritual Summon the Skull Guardian on the field if you don't have other cards to use for the Ritual Summon. Here, we're going to be able to make a Masquerena play. And I could Masquerena, we could do Little Knight also, that's something. Little Knight is interesting. Low, set up our barrier, thank you very much. Giving us the targeting protection once we have a Ritual Monster on the field. We're going to activate this before we Ritual Summon. All right, let's go. We're good. We have pop a card on the field. We have negates. We could spin a card in the field back into the deck. I do have Little Knight in this deck, right? Actually, I should. Of course I do. Okay, we got Little Knight. We have Little. We got plays for days. We're completely untargetable onto our light monsters only. Harpy Feather Duster. I think that's a negate. I don't know what to say, man. The Tenpai Dragon has come to Master Duel early. This is what Tenpai is going to be doing. And I guess we negate him. Oh my. So now we're going to Dynamundo with the Masquerena. And Reborn Low. That's an Ash. That's an Ash. It's like... I don't want to Ash because it's not fair. It's not fair. You should Ash though. I'm going to Dynamundo instead. I think that would be... but then I have to spin back my dude. Yeah, let's just play correctly. How about that? Negate. See? That's why I don't want to Ash. I don't want to. No. Alrighty. We got a Finger, Saphira, Skull Guardian. This can add from the deck. Saphira could add from the graveyard, but the Ritual spell must be in the deck. We are good. We are great. Let's go. What is this nonsense we're dealing with? Saphira. Oh my gosh, Saphira can't ritual summon if she's banished. So did not activate the Shangri, was afraid. So this is still activatable because it's not a cost to send the ritual spell to the grave, it is an effect. So what's really cool about that is, I guess if I had Blessing, I could add the ritual spell to our hand with the Blessing. Is that super cool? I don't know if that's that cool, but it's definitely not cool because you then don't get to add a light ritual. You don't then do that. Huh. He could Ash this though. His Arise Heart will suck up either suck up Saphira's feet or could suck up my ritual spell, which stops that from even being a play. And we don't want this to gain 3 materials. So let's just barrier. And Saphira's level 6 for some reason. I don't know why we couldn't make her level 7, because the Skull Guardian needs to be a level 7 ritual summon. Barrier. You want to be a Rise Heart right now? Yeah, it's good to be a Rise. I don't know what to do. How do we get low and Skull Guardian in the field without getting, you know, sucked up? We're gonna get sucked. And it's not a hard once per turn. Low, I can't. You just want me to submit. Just admit defeat. It's over. That's what you're saying. It's over. Yeah. Look at my deck. Typhon. Typhon is the way. Typhon. Yeah, right? Typhon. Typhon is here. Typhon is top tier. Unfortunately, we are now triggering the field spell to pop a card in the field. So we can't Typhon, as he's going to pop my low. And then gain a 3rd material on the Arise Heart. This is a super checkmate. I don't know what to say, mate. Didn't pop the low, so there's now a chance he does not banish with the Arise Heart. And I just make a Typhon right here, right now. And then Arise Heart can't activate. Shotgun Typhon and we are good. And we're good. Just like that. Cannot activate, mate. Let's go. Typhon in attack. It's like gonna die anyway. 2900. I can't swing it into anything. We'll put this in D. He choked, yeah? He choked. Big choke. Blessing could now add a random banished card back. Or no, just the Blessing back. Add back Blessing. Could Blessing be activated more than once? I mean, I played it face up through... I didn't activate it, did I? You're banging me. I don't get banged. You get banged. You just banged yourself, didn't you? What the bang? Huh? Okay. All right, nice bang. So I could now Saphira into the grave. Into the grave you go. But I can't summon anymore. Add a card. Yes, I will. I could trigger Blessing on your turn, though. That is... You checkmated me! How did you lose? How? You fool! We got him under max seat. Let's go. $26 cards left in the deck. You want to deck me out? Let's go. And then Dugaris, draw 2. We Ash, Imperm the Baron to floor. Okay. It's his final play. It is the final play, and he's going to Baron to floor negates. Either this Imperm or the next one. I could Veiler. Negate. Oh, I'm an idiot. That was bad. That was bad. I'm stupid. I did on purpose. I did on purpose. Don't negate. This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, Dugaris, do it. Do it. Do it. We're going to Ash, negate, and then negate the Apollo. Got him. Where was it? Where? It's like my hand is bugged. I have a bugged hand. It's bugged. Imperm, negate. Gotcha. All right. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Card destruction. Card. Yeah. Yes. Let's go. He's going to draw into an Ash Blossom, so I have to max C. Draw Ash. Or open Ash. Nope. So now we know it's a deck that likely has no fingers, a fingerless deck. What are fingerless decks in Master Duel? What are they? How good are they? What are the fingerless decks in Master Duel? Sekka's Light. Goaty. New Goaty. Goaty is here. I actually have a Goaty deck list. Yep. Here's a recent Goaty one. Well, not recent. April. Sekka Light Goaty. Sekka Goaty. I don't know what to negate against Goaty, even though I won a tournament with Goaty. Send a fish from your deck to the graveyard. Goaty likes setting up on our turn. So Veiler is no good on our turn. Paces in the grave, right? Is that the one? Is it Shift? During your main, during the standby, you can banish this card from the graveyard, target a fish you control. That, okay, you just banish it, then it comes back during the next turn to perform a play. So I think Veiler on this is correct, because Shift wants to go into the graveyard. Send Shift, right? That's what the chat's saying. Send the Shift. So negate Shift. Thank you, I'm cute and kind, I appreciate you. Zap. And then the new Goaty cards that also came out. That ended his turn. Damn, sorry. The new Goaties. Imperm for any Goaty play that he would potentially have, which he has none. The Snopsis could be used on my turn, correct? Oh boy. Oh boy. Please do not. You didn't ash my max C, but you had no plays. So, Shifter. Uh-oh. Shifter against Voiceless. What do? Is that a problem? I can still summon the Skull Guardian. This can be sent to the graveyard. It can be banished and still negate, right? Activate a card. You could discard to negate, so we could still negate a targeting effect. I'll grab you. Is it correct to use our Trias for the Ritual Summon? He's got something on Resolution. You can't max C under Shifter. So he's got that quick effect, the Snopsis, the Snowpiss. It's this one. This one, during the main phase, banish 2 fish from your hand or graveyard, summon this card. Yeah, that's not cool. So we can't imperm it because we're going to have to commit to our field now. Skull Guardian will be searching for a low and will be protected from a Veiler, which he can't use under Shifter anyway. So if he had set Imperm, which he's playing Sekka Light, so he's not playing, we'd search low, normal low. You're dueling against Goaty right now. Good luck. Sarvis negates anything that would target that he does not have. Does Moonlit Chill work under Shifter? I don't think so. Let's grab low. Ghost Ogre doesn't. So what works? I knew it. It's the Snowpiss. He's banishing. Okay, sure. I don't have a negate right now. I got no negate, but I have Sarvis to negate a targeting effect. And I know they could target me with the level 6. the level 8 that is. On synchro summon, target a card the opponent controls, and then I negate. So we're fine. He wants to target me, but the Sarvis is public knowledge. But he can't read, probably. He could whale me. Destroy my attack position. Oh my gosh, should I summon it in defense? Oh no. Defense was the play. It destroys all attack position, including, no, just the opponent. Well, the clapping is happening. I don't have a ritual spell in the grave because of the D-shifter. The prayers of the Voiceless could have summoned another Skull Guardian from the deck. Mirror Force? Uh-oh. No. Oh, he did it. He did it. Damn, he got me. Okay. That's something. That's something. Low sets up what? What does Barrier do under D-shifter? I can't Saphira. Okay, bless. Bless. Get blessing. I know we're under shifter. I'm making plays under shifter. Like, everything I'm thinking about is how to counter shifter. Okay. So his dudes will come back, optionally. And then Low's gonna go to the grave. The shifter will be done. He shifted on his own turn, right? Wait, did he shift on our turn? Hold up. Maybe I did not play around shifter correctly. We didn't. He shifted on our turn. Oops. I mean, what can we really do? I guess we summon a Sarvis. Sarvis. So, I mean, what else was our play? I think this is still correct, right? Sarvis, 2800 defense. Yeah, right? 2800 defense is going to protect us. This is correct. Blessing will grab back Low next turn to normal summon. This is so correct. We did it correctly. Yep, we did the right thing. We used the Low. We told you. You don't tell me the solution of what we should have done. This is the correct play. What was a better play? Tell me. You grab Saphira. Saphira, her feat gets banished. She doesn't send a ritual spell to the graveyard. She doesn't go to the graveyard. Sekka, what? Denko said, just because you play Sekka Light doesn't mean you have to play this. I can't use my back row. That's a negate. Yes, I have to. Back to our hand. Negate. Imperm dead. Oh boy. That's such trash that they're just naturally banishing under shifter. Oh my gosh, that's cheating. How's that fair? Is Sekka forever? Set cards can't be used? Oh, D-shifter not active, so now you max see me. While you control no back row, neither player can set nor activate back row. Damn. Barrier, blessing that is, blessing trigger into during a synchro. After it resolves, this can negate a synchro. Okay, it can do it. It can negate. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Sarvis for Sarvis. We're going to negate a synchro, even though it's an activation. Do I summon you in defense? I mean, you're pretty large. 26? You're a big boy. And max frequency. Cool. Let's grab the Low. Getting low. Barrier could grab the trap if we want. Baylor. Okay, I guess I have to make plays now. What are you doing? Huh? 6? Aaron posts. I'm negated. And I can't use my imperm. What the shite? Banish the Zep. Zep trigger. Level 8. Into what, mates? The target banish? I think it only targets a monster, though. What the? Ask and you shall receive. That is trash. You're banishing my blessing? If this card was sent to the graveyard, you could target one fish in your grave, banish it, then you could add a fish from your deck to your hand. Targeting itself. What does it do when banished? I don't think anything. Ascan, are you banishing my Sarvis or my blessing? Damn. Is there any way for me to get blessing back? I think it's gone forever, isn't it? It's gone forever. There's no way to get a banished blessing back. Huh. Oh well. And we are under max C. Snow Piss is here. Banish, special summon this card. Banish a Paces. I can't believe I'm not maxing you. What the hell, mate? Damn. I could Typhon after all that. I think we just give him a draw 2 under max C. You did not draw into something good, man. There's no way. No freaking way. I can't activate set cards until I get that full out of here. We're going to grab a Saphira. You want to make sure you have a ritual spell in your deck still to use the Saphira. If we don't want them to draw for a low special summon, I could tribute Sarvis, but that ain't cool. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? What do you have activatable? It's the Snow Piss in your hand, right? It's the Snow Piss. It's not good though. Okay. Add from the deck or graveyard, adding another. Maybe I should grab this back for further protection, possibly. The ritual spell can only summon from the deck if something happens to our Skull Guardian. I think maybe we just tribute the Sarvis to draw one less under max C. That's probably the play. Yeah. I don't want to give them a draw. I don't tribute low. We are under max C. 4,100. Imperm will be turned back on. And let's get to it. Let's activate. This will add from the deck another card. We could, the Sarvis is not even summonable. We'll grab another Saphira. Saphira can't be good. I'll grab a low just in case something gets wild. All right, all right, all right. Come on. No more, no more, no more. We gotta go just like this. Just like this. We got negates. We got negates. Let's take out that Sekka. Sekka my nuts. Imperm back on. We're back. We are back. All right, get that trash out of here. 50 to the face. All right, we're good. We're under max C, so I don't want to touch my extra deck. No more, no more. All right, let's go. We cannot be targeted. But they have a Goatee that banishes the whole field. Goatee of the Deep. Banish all cards on the field. Level 10. How are you going to level 10 me? And I have Sarvis to negate a Synchro Summon. So we're holding on to Skull Guardian, and we're going to negate a Synchro Summon. Let's go. Ah! What the goddess? He's gonna negate me anyway, yeah. Negate! And banish. Oh my gosh. We got goddess. Oh my goddess. Grab the trap, then return back into the deck. Yup, yup, yup. Return the ritual spell back in the deck so we could use Saphira. Saphira's not activatable. Return back. And just like that, we're going to grab another, what do we mean with like this? What, do we have nothing to search for with the thing? Grab another low? What am I doing with all these lows? I could ritual summon with one from my hand, sure. Special summon to the field even. Oh, my cheat, the lows, all 3 lows are here. Again, super low. We're going to, what's the best ritual summon we could do? I want to super use the extra deck. Let's use the extra deck like crazy. Full Voiceless Voice power is here. Saphir could add from the graveyard. Okay, that's good to know. And let's get to it. Skull Guardian. Tribute off the low. So many lows. They're all over the place. Omni negate. All right. Search. Special summon low. Yup. Ritual spell in the graveyard. Blessing is gone, unfortunately. We're going to just grab you. I could return a ritual spell back in the deck if I had another spell to return back. I can search, add a Voiceless Voice card. Add a Saphira. Saphira, what the hell is that? What do I summon here? What's good? Chaos Angel? Mundo? I don't want a Mundo. Access Code Talker? I don't have any Charmers to Reborn from the grave. I could just Masquerina. Okay. Guess we Masquerina. I add lethal damage, but we want to keep winning this. Wait, do I have lethal? I think he could still summon something, can he? I could then negate it. So these 2 would be lethal alongside the Skull Guardian. But let's see what else he could do. Now we Masquerina. Whip out the mask. Yup. Let's go. We have another ritual monster in the graveyard to spin back with a Mundo so I could keep up my skull in the grave. What you got activatable? The Snow Piss, yes? Oh yeah, we're good. We're gonna Dynamundo. Goaty! What the? I was gonna pop you now. It's gonna die, that's fine. Get popping. Wipe the fool. Askin is coming. Dynamundo is also coming. Dynamundo. Mundo don't miss timing, so you could chain link to it. We good. And let's get spinning back. And then also reborning. This is properly summoned Sarvis. No, it was not. Oops. Do we return back to Sarvis? Askin, begone. Snow Piss, add back to the hand. I don't care. Mundo. Return. And both are properly summoned. Sarvis, so I'll just return 1 back in the deck, and we'll summon the other. Low will trigger to set up a continuous from the deck, not graveyard. She should be also grave. Why are you bad? Dynamundo hopping off the field to not add the Sarvis to the hand, to special the Skull Guardian onto the fields. Let's go. I'm loving Voiceless. This is a fun deck. Who's not liking this deck? This is great. Someone said Skull Guardian also protects you from battle. Where does it say that? Battle. What are you talking about? Someone made that up. Did you do that at your locals? What the heck? All right. Let's go. Paces. Oh my gosh, you're annoying. Well, Paces is tiny. Let's go.